Hello guys, welcome to my channel. Myself Ganesh. Today we are talking about these two concepts. That is first one, that is this static web hosting on AWS, and second one, that is the Route 53. So this Route 53 basically used for to use this DNS resolution. So whatever your IP address or your web pages, so that web pages can be redirected using, and you can access it using this DNS name. So that AWS will provide you some DNS name from this AWS service, and using that DNS name we can register that particular domain which you have purchased from any third party or from this AWS. So using this Route 53 we are doing this activity. So first you need to purchase some domain from any third party tool, or you can purchase it from this Route 53. So if suppose I go under this GoDaddy, and if you want to search it for some domain name, suppose I am searching it for gun MIT 2011 and search it. This could be start something big. So this domain is available, and if you want to purchase it and do some demonstration, so you can purchase it. And same domain name you need to put under this file name. So for testing purpose, just I am going to select it. So I am not going to purchase any domain. So just you need to create one bucket with the same name. So gun MIT 2000. Okay, no issue. I'm putting some another value. Gun MIT 2011. Bucket name must be start with the lower case, or the bucket number invalid. Okay, no issue. 2011 gun MIT. Okay, cancel it. Create bucket name. Here I am specifying the name MIT 2011 dot GA. Suppose GA is my domain name. So you just click on this next. You need to click on next, and here you need to block all public access. So this tick you need to remove it, and you need to provide this public access to all for read this bucket. So just click on create bucket. It will create one bucket. Under this bucket, just click on it, and you need to upload some index file. So whatever the web page you want to deploy, you can create it, and you need to upload here. Just upload it. So just you need to click on this index.html file. Here you will get to option that is make public. We want to public it. Then option that is the access success you will get. Under property you will get this option that is the okay. Under permission, okay, just click on this bucket, and under this bucket you need to check the option property. Okay, this is the option you will get, that is the static web hosting. Under the static web hosting, you need to choose this option that is use this bucket to host this website, and you need to specify that file name HTML. So using this web page means that is the file you need to specify here, and you need to save it. Now you need to go under this Route 53. So this bucket is created, and we have enabled this static web hosting. So go under this Route 53, just click on it. Here four options we will get. So first we need to, so suppose you need to consider that this gun MIT 2011.ga, this is my domain. I have purchased it from this some another domain party, like third party, that is GoDaddy or Freenom or some another site. So you have purchased it, and you need to register it, right? Right now we are going to create one hosted zone. So under this DNS management, if you want to register some domain using this Route 53, so you can register it. So just click on it. If you want to register from this AWS only, So you can purchase it and just click on this option. So you need to check it for some domain name which is available. I'm checking it for 2011 and just check it which domains are available. So these are the domains are available with this of the price. Okay, so right now I am not entering any domain name or not purchasing. These are all I need to pay something. So just you need to click on hosted zone. So under this dashboard there are four options. So we have checked first, that is this registered domain. Second option, that is the DNS management. So this is the part we are doing today. So just click on it and here you need to specify the domain name which you have purchased. So gunmit 2011.ga. So this domain, suppose I have purchased it from the GoDaddy and I want to redirect it on this AWS. So how you can redirect it, right? So if suppose you want to describe something about your domain, so you need to specify. There are two options of, that is the first one, that is the public hosted zone, and second one, that is the private hosted zone. So this public hosted zone, that means this URL will display publicly, and private hosted zone, that means in organizations there is one VPC available, so under the subnet only that web page will display. So just I am clicking on public hosted zones and I am creating hosted zone. So it will take some time to create it. Okay, now it is created. So once it create, there are two options we will get, that is the name server and SOA. So this name server will provide this four DNS name. So these are the four DNS name are provided by this AWS by default. So this DNS you need to use. Okay, just you need to check, these are the four DNS servers are provided. So this DNS server by default, and you will get it. Another option, and these are the name servers, and another option, that is the SOA. SOA is nothing but your author, means for this domain we have these are the authors are available. So you just check it for this SOA and you just click on this name server and you need to create their record. So under record there are four policies are available. So if you want to create your simple routing, that means your, if you want to specify any particular IP address, with that IP address, that domain name, whatever the web pages you are providing, so that it's like host file. If suppose you are entering any host file under any host like this IP address and their host name, so you can specify. So simple routing is same thing, it will happen. You need to specify that particular URL and you need to specify any particular name. So using that name only it will access directly. So you need to specify using the simple routing. Weighted. So there is the option, that is the second option, that is the weighted. So under this weighted, so we can define how much traffic goes to the server, so that web pages which are accessing, so that web pages how we can access it on that particular server and how we can define that particular weight. So if suppose I want to assign 20% on one server and 70% on another server, so like that we can assign it. In geographic geolocation, so using this geolocation we can specify that particular location. So if suppose there is India and some US locations are there, and if I'm hitting some any request to that particular, if suppose I am accessing my YouTube and that YouTube I am accessing under this US location, so only that US location having some specific advertisements we are getting only for that US location. So using that geolocation we can specify that routing policy. If you want to access this, if suppose I am accessing from it India, so only that particular advertisement are giving from this India only, not from US, so I will get all alerts from this India only. Now this is the latency. So in latency we will need to specify this latency from, so it will provide some low latency whatever the balance means load is available. So where this latency is very fast, so if I want to access any particular web pages, so that page it will access directly it using this low latency. So you need to specify it. Failover, under this failover, if suppose there are two servers, that is primary and secondary, so you can assign it is like active and passive. So one server is failed down, then it can be move it to the secondary server. And here we need to specify this health check first before configuring this failover. So we need to specify that server name under this health check, and you need to specify this failover. Multi-values answer, so this is the sixth option provided by this AWS. So if you want to click on this simple routing, just click on, and you need to click on next. Here you need to define some simple record. Just I'm clicking on it, and I need to check what are the options I need to provide. Here if you want to access this URL, that is gunmit2011.ga, it using this www dot or info dot or anything. If you want to specify, you can specify. Here is the option, that is the value route traffic endpoint. So using this IP address or another value depending on this record type, alias, name server. So these are the options you will get. So accordingly you can specify using this load balancer VPC endpoint. Under this VPC point, whatever the service is, if suppose you want to access any particular S3 bucket, and under this S3 bucket you will get this particular resources. So another option, that is the record type. So this the DNS type of the record determines the format of the value that route 53 returns to the response to this DNS queries. Route 53 available and some resources. Okay, these are the names. Yeah, these are the record name. Here it will display. So there are multiple types of records you will get, so using which record you want to specify. So this A is nothing but your IP address, IP version 4. 4 times A, that means yours IP version 6. C name, MX. So there are multiple options are provided. Name server, so you can select it. By default there is the TTL time to live is 300 seconds. So you can change it as per your requirement and just define this simple record. Okay, so it will create it. So like that you can use this route 53 and your web hosting will be displayed. So here once you will create it, so it will display one web page. Under this DNS name you will get that particular, and you need to specify all these DNS name. These are the 4 DNS name we have received from this AWS, and it needs to be put under this GoDaddy, means whatever the third party domain you are accessing or register it. So you need to specify this particular domain to that particular third party domains. So you need to register it. So like that you can access your web pages using this route 53, and you can do your static web hosting. So thank you guys, thank you for watching this video.